We are live, ladies and the Rob fucking Black Show, motherfuckers. And it is 8:02 p.m. Now there's a fallout of war. Never will you fail. Bring it down, the sewer case, that deal. It is, oh man, it is always good to be here, and more importantly, as a very, very important figure in the entertainment world would say, it's always better to look good than it is to feel good. And I look marvelous. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, and it is Rob Black. This is Late Night with Rob Black, and I'll be here with you for the next 2 goddamn long motherfucking hours. We've got everything working. We've got all the fucking feeds jamming away. We don't give a fuck. And as always, we're coming to you live and unadulterated and screaming and yelling and all sorts of shit. We got updates. We got we got it all. We've got it all, ladies and gentlemen. We've got world news. We've got porn news. We've got fucking gay news. I don't know what we got, but and it's hot in this motherfucker. That's what it is. It's hot, and it's not just hot, hot, hot like the fucking song. It's literally fucking hot, like hot. And I gotta open up the fucking window and see what's going on in the world of I don't even know, the fucking strip club of death here. Maybe we'll get a good shot tonight that we can send out on Instagram and fucking have the world see. I mean, look right now. Oh man, baby. Nah, nothing. It's fucking balls. But I got the window open, and we'll roll with that until we can't roll with it anymore. And what that means is when all of the motherfuckers come out and start screaming and yelling and making sounds, then we'll shut the window down. But until then, we're going to go strong, and we're going to be able to have some ventilation. Ventilation. And it's Friday, 21st, 8:05, and it's still fucking hot. California is a great place to live, especially Los Angeles. And as long as you're not homeless, as long as you're not aggravating police, and as long as you're not black, you're all right, because the police officer will beat the shit out of you. That is the truth. All right. But I'll tell you this though. I got to admit, we haven't had any good racial police violence in a long time. They've moved from the blacks on down to just homeless people. Just fucking homeless people and the mentally disturbed. That's what the police, or unless you're a Los Angeles sheriff, then they beat the shit out of everybody. So anyways, it's hot out. And it's great to be alive, and I'm glad to be feeling good and looking good. I'll tell you know something. I think I'm manic depressive. I do. I don't think I'm bipolar. Maybe. I think I'm more manic depressive. I think bipolar is too strong because I don't hide in the house uh, and hide under the sheets and not leave the bedroom. I'm not that uh, bipolar, but I think I'm manic depressive. I think I go through extreme bouts of happiness and extreme lows of wanting to fucking just not necessarily kill people like go postal, but just where I have that bleak feeling of despair. I do, and you would never be able to tell. Well, of course you'd be able to tell. You hear me talk, and you go, "Wow, Rob, you're just fucking pretty shitty today." But if I had to put on a good face, you would never know. I don't hide from going outside. I don't do anything like that. I just deal with it inside and literally have my own fucking misery that is bottled up. So I think because I'll tell you, these last 3 days or maybe 4 days, I've been pretty happy. I've been in a good mood, but nothing has changed. Nothing has changed as far as the Rob Black show and the life of Rob Black. I mean, seriously, nothing has changed. Nothing has necessarily gotten better. We're still broadcasting above the fucking strip club. We're still not on a network television. We're still low budget, low rent fucking ghetto. We're still driving around in a broke, busted fucking car. You know, we still are the exact same motherfuckers we were 4 days ago, but I feel good. Like, I feel like I'm driving around in a Mercedes. I feel like we're broadcasting high atop WNBC. I feel like we're in Beverly Hills at the new building on the 16th floor. I feel that we have all of those things. That I literally feel that way. I got the new fucking the new clothes. I got the nice new fucking hair. I fucking feel good, but it's the exact same shitty position we've always been in. But for some reason, I'm not thinking about it in the last 4 days, which is bizarre. I don't know why, but I'm not thinking about the misery, and I'm happy. Now, if this dissipates and come Monday, I'm back into the old rut, then I definitely know that I'm manic depressive. I definitely know that. Now, if I'm still happy, that might mean that we're changing a corner and we're going to be happy for a long time. I don't know how that could be, but nonetheless, we'll see what happens. But for the time being, I'm pretty fucking happy. I'm feeling good. I even had somebody at the dollar store yesterday compliment me on my fucking hair. How's that, guys? Literally, out of the fucking blue, I'm buying my goods, and the motherfucker, it was abroad, and she says, "I like your hair." Out of the blue, nobody says anything nice to me ever, ever. And this motherfucker said, "I like your hair." I said, "Well, thank you very much. Aren't you a kind person?" They liked the hair. I go figure. They dug the dude, so they're agreeing that the Rob Black look for television is happening. All right, they're thinking it's happening. So that was kind of that was nice. It kind of took me back. I purchased my little energy drink, and the motherfucker said, "I like your hair." I said, "What?" "I like your hair." I said, "Oh, wow, aren't you a fucking nice motherfucker?" So I don't know. Things are looking up. Again, nothing has changed in the last 4 days. I'm still at this fucking cesspool, but I don't know seems to be more happy than normal. Literally. Remember, we were fucking getting yelled at by the dirty towel heads at 7-Eleven 4 days ago. And it didn't bother me. I kind of welcomed it. Even today, when I went and got my drink, I welcomed the dirty towel head. Yeah, okay, great. Awesome. Great. Give me my fucking drink. And you know what the best part is? I haven't even told you guys this. One of the doors on the cooler, especially where the vitamin water and the Gatorades are, what happened about, no bullshit, 3 weeks ago, some drunk motherfucker either punched the window or smashed it with a bat. I haven't gotten a full answer out of the fucking the terrorist in there, but it's broke and it's not fixed. What they have up is a giant piece of cardboard. They've made a makeshift glass window out of cardboard, literally cardboard. It's been like that for 3 weeks. And I said to the guy, I said, Mohammed, what's with the not fixing of the door? Oh, the expensive. I go, expensive? Well, you act like you fucking own the 7-Eleven. Oh, no, but it's expensive. I go, what's expensive? Call the corporate office, you asshole. Call the fucking corporate office. What are you, fucking retarded? Oh, no, it's expensive. I said, this fucking guy. It's the same guy. I literally, since we've been broadcasting at this fucking strip club, I see the same guy. It's the guy. It's the two guys. One drives the Mercedes that I told you is definitely planting fucking bombs. And the other one literally speaks such broken English and he's always on the phone. He's always got the earpiece talking to fucking Afghanistan, talking to the Taliban somewhere in there. Oh my God, oh my God. And I said to him, bro, fix the fucking window. So for some reason, they don't want to call corporate. For some reason, they don't want to call corporate and have them fix the glass. So there's got to be a reason. There's got to be a fucking reason why these little motherfucking terrorists don't want to fucking call corporate. There's got to be a reason. Either they broke it or it's it will tip people off at the 7-Eleven corporation, and when they send a worker down, they'll foil their fucking their Taliban. I don't fucking know, but there's definitely a reason why these little motherfuckers don't want to fix the window. So when you go to the 7-Eleven on Lancashire, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see what I'm saying. You know what? I'll take a picture of it when I go and get my drink in a little bit. I'll legitimately take a picture and I'll Instagram it out to everybody, and you guys can see what I'm talking about as far as the Taliban goes. All right? Oh, Jesus. I was just informed on the old phone here that Miley Cyrus is going to be at Staples Center tomorrow doing her little fucking tongue tour where she runs around and tongues people's assholes. Madon. What a fucking weekend it's going to be. So you got Miley Ray Cyrus, you got UFC, and on top of that, you got a little pro wrestling Sunday. Madon, what a weekend. And then, of course, you come down here to the Star Garden. Come down here to the Star Gardens and get quality entertainment. Forget the Spearmint Rhinos. Nah. Forget the Rouge. Nah. Right here, motherfucker. Come down here to the Star Gardens. Yeah. So here. so come here. And it's the toss-up. Do you want the Spearmint Rhino in the City of Industry, or the Star Gardens in the City of Shit on Lancashire? Which one? Come on down here, and you'll love it. You'll love it. Anyways, I think that I was wondering if Tom Byron made it back. Poor Tom Byron. Oh, me, I was choked on my own battle file. Tom Byron had to go park the car, I think, across the street. Because once again, we have no parking space at the Star the Star Gardens. We got no parking. I don't even give a fuck anymore. That you guys got to admit. You guys got to admit. Remember when I used to fucking lose my mind because we pay rent and we have no parking here? I don't even give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. Because I know our lease is going to be up in a couple months, and I know we're going to be out of here. And I know that we've got our deal that's getting put together. We're going to almost have this deal, and we'll be out of here. And this place will be a thing of the past. So I've managed to contain my anger and my aggression, and just knowing the fact that I will be out of here soon, and these motherfuckers are going to have to be here for the rest of their fucking lives. So basically, I've given up on giving a shit about not having parking. So it is what it is. And I know I'm going to have to shut the fucking door or the window in a minute and sweat my balls off because everybody's going to be making sounds, but for now, they're all leaving. Christ. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ. I know. For now, we'll deal with what we got to deal with. And we'll forge on. We'll forge on. And get through that. I just had to spit in a fucking towel. I'm fucking dying. So, where do you guys want to start tonight? Do you want to start with the finishing touches on today? Well, first off, let me explain to you guys. This afternoon show was really it was literally a political, it was literally 3 hours of politics. We very lightly touched on pornography. It was basically fueled by politics. That's what we did today. Literally, it was about 3 hours of nothing but politics. As a matter of fact, we Jesus Christ. A matter of fact, we started real strong with Ted Nugent. We started with what else? God, because it got crazy. We started with did we start with Nugent? Tom Byron, so we started with Nugent, and I thought we started with. I didn't think we started with Nugent, but I guess we did. What the fuck else? What did we start with? I'm just trying to think. What was it that we did? What else did we start with? What else did we start with? I'm trying to think. Let's think. Let me think. We started with, I don't know what we started with. We started with something, and we made it on to the other side. Made on to the other side. Bring on to the other side. Let me tell you guys something. I've got some pretty awesome and unbelievably entertaining news that will be coming up. And I think we will possibly share it with everybody Monday. I'm going to share it with everybody Monday afternoon. I'm not going to share it with y'all until Monday afternoon because January, February, March, April. It's going to be exciting, and I want to have you all be part of it. And then, wait a minute, one of my guys said, Rob, just FYI, 7-Eleven is owned by the Jacks. Check it out on Wikipedia. Your boys in North Hollywood won't be calling anytime soon if it's a franchise store. Send us that pic, though. I thought 7-Eleven was owned by what is it called? South Coast. And why won't they be calling if it's a franchise anytime soon? Curtis, seriously, bro. I'm interested now to know. Curtis, help me out here. My brother from another mother. Why won't they be calling anytime soon if it's a franchise store? Help me out on there, and I will send a picture because you guys will piss yourselves. Anyways, I'm going to have news for you all Monday, and I'm going to share it with you Monday. Why? Because I just got information from people right now, and I want to make sure I get all the information. Okay? Ha! Jack Smack said, I'm on your street view. What a shithole. I'm laughing my ass off. That place looks like the shitty strip bars here at the 7th Street Strip. Bro, you guys, what are you kidding me? You think I joke with you and telling you about this place? I don't fucking joke. I don't fucking joke. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. There's actually cars in the parking lot tonight. But I'll show you guys this fucking place. When I go and I take a break, when I get pictures, I'll show you guys pictures. And we'll go from there. Anyways, on the news I got, I'm going to send your guys' way Monday. Again, I want to make sure I got all my ducks in a row to give you this news, but I'll give you a fucking hint. How's this, you cocksuckers? It does have to do with a court case. Ding! Ding! I will tell you guys this. Just when you thought all of the court battles were over that Rob Black was involved in, I'm going to give you a hint. It's not. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. And there's still action going on. And I'm going to know, I would say, Monday, more details to give you guys. But there's definitely some movement on some court battles that are coming up. And I'm pretty excited about it. I'm excited about it, ladies and gentlemen. And Monday, I'm going to share them with you. But only until then. Will I give it to you. All right? I'll give it to you on Monday. That's when the news will come down. So, man, I'm excited about that. It's going to be really good. It's going to be good with you. Anyways, what do you guys want to talk about? You want to put an end to scumbag Ted Nugent? You guys want to put an end to scumbag Ted Nugent? Because just remember this, you guys. Just like in the porn industry, when Rob Black speaks, okay, people listen. Just like E.F. Hutton. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. when I speak, the power of this show and the power of what we do is so huge, okay? Is so enormous, is so beyond the scope of anything that is happening in Los Angeles. People don't listen to K-Rock and those two retards. People don't listen to the other retards in the morning, the Bull Dyke and the Heidi and Frank and Frosty, whatever those assholes are. People don't listen to them. They don't. This is the show that people listen to, you motherfuckers. People don't listen to that fucking crap on Sirius Satellite. What, are you kidding me? What are you, nuts? This is where they watch. This is what they listen to. This is the heartbeat of liberal talk. What the fuck is wrong with you people? This is what's going on in Los Angeles. This is it. It ain't anything on case fucking whatever the fuck that channel is. Nobody gives a fuck. Frosty and Heidi, these two douches. Who the fuck listens to them? Nobody. Nobody. You understand me? Nobody. I'm who they listen to. And what happened today, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about douchebag Ted Nugent. We talked to Ted. We fucking tweeted Ted. We said, Ted, you're a scumbag. You're a douchebag. And what happened? He apologized. That's what Ted Nugent did. The fucking chicken hawk. The fucking little bitch who fucking dodged the draft. All right? The little chicken hawk, Ted Nugent, who dodged the draft. All right? This little bitch. He apologized today. He apologized after he talked to Rob Black, after he read the Rob Black stories, after he heard the Rob Black show, after he read the Rob Black tweets. He fucking apologized. Because he knows. What did I say? I'd slap him right in his Republican face. Right in his fucking big draft-dodging douchebag face. The guy's a draft dodger. Plain and simple. All right, he runs around talking about gun this, gun that, hunts boars, hunts buffalo. You try to get guns away from him, he'll kill you. But when push came to shove, and he was asked to serve his country, he dodged the draft. He literally sat there and went to the recruiting offices and with shit in his pants. He details it in extensive history. He fucking talks about snorting fucking crystal methamphetamine. He talks about not showering for a month. He talks about the process he went through to dodge the draft. And then after he gets through talking about that, he then says, but he would have made the best soldier the Army would have ever seen. And he would have had killers in his platoon. But he had, other things to do at the time. So it just wasn't important to him then. But of course now at the age of what, 60-something years old, now being a tough guy is important to him. Yeah. Let me tell you something. You take that gun away from Ted Nugent, he gets slapped in his fucking face, just like all them little bitches who walk around with their fucking guns on their hip talking about prying their fucking gun from their dead cold hand. Put the fucking gun down and I'll fucking show you a cold dead hand right up your ass, making you a fucking puppet. You fuck. Ted Nugent's a punk. Fucking guy's a punk. He's a dumb fucking draft dodger. Nothing worse than a fucking warmonger who then you find out dodges the draft. Like I said, people will say, well, Bill Clinton got a deferment. Yeah, but he wasn't a fucking warmonger, you morons. Bill Clinton doesn't walk around talking about let's kick ass, let's kick ass, let's fire guns, let's get assault rifle. You don't do, he gives blowjobs. Of course the fucking guy got a deferment. He's a fucking Rhodes Scholar, you retards. Guy's a fucking genius. Ted Nugent was nothing more than a fucking long-haired douchebag who thought he was a tough guy. But when he got the piece of paper that said, come serve your country, he shit his pants literally, didn't shower, fucking put maggots in his hair, and shit in a cup, and put it on the fucking military recruiter's desk. That's what Ted Nugent did. And yet he's a big tough guy. He's a nothing. He's a loser. Okay? Like I said, any of those Tea Party losers, any of these assholes that walk around with an AK-47 strapped to their back, talking about the president being a socialist, talking about fucking all this bullshit, they only talk tough because they're carrying weapons. Listen, anybody will talk tough carrying a gun. What, are you kidding me? Just like the guy in Florida who opened fire on a bunch of kids in a car for playing loud music. He fired 10 rounds. That's a big tough guy. 5 rounds while the car was stopped, and another 5 rounds while the car was trying to flee from getting shot at, and he fires at the car. He's a big tough guy, right? Yeah, a real tough guy. It's a punk. You're a fucking punk. Ted Nugent's a punk. And what happened? He apologized like a bitch that he is. If he was such a tough guy, he would tell everybody, fuck you. I say what I say and I mean what I say, but he didn't. People slapped him in his fucking long-haired, pussy-ass mouth and said, yo, bro, you better get out there and apologize, okay? He went, okay, I'll go and apologize, because he knows he's a bitch. He's a draft-dodging chicken hawk. That's what he is. He's a bitch. Let me read this to you. Look at this. His fucking kids are bitches. Fucking, he's just a punk. Conservative musician. He's a fucking musician. When the fuck is Ted Nugent had a fucking hit? Well, what? Cat Scratch Fever? What are you, out of your fucking mind? Wango Tango? What are you out of your fucking mind? This guy is a joke. This guy is a loser. He's a loser's loser. You can't get more of a loser than Ted Nugent. Seriously. A draft-dodging punk. That's what Ted Nugent is. So here's Mr. Tough Guy Bitch. Conservative musician Ted Nugent is known for saying inflammatory things about President Obama and other Democrats. Yet Republicans for years have continued to associate with a Second Amendment rights advocate. This week, however, a couple Republicans pushed back against Nugent's most recent offensive remarks and compelled Nugent to finally apologize. After Nugent called President Obama a subhuman mongrel, Senator Rand Paul from Kentucky, how's that? From Kentucky, enough said. Ted Nugent's derogatory description of President Obama is offensive and has no place in politics. He should apologize. On Friday night, Nugent did that and finally apologized. He said, I crossed the line. I do apologize, he said in a radio interview. Because I'm a bitch. I'm a draft-dodging cunt. Nugent made the comment in a January 17th interview with Guns.com. Bunch of tough guys. Guns.com. But it became a point of controversy this week while he was campaigning for Texas, likely GOP gubernatorial nominee, State Attorney General Greg Abbott. Abbott campaigned with Nugent after the comment came to light and refused to comment on it this week. The Dallas Morning News reports even as State Senator Wendy Davis, the likely Democrat gubernatorial nominee, slammed Abbott for associating with Nugent. Governor Rick Perry of Texas, you all remember Governor Rick Perry. You guys remember, that's the guy who ran for president. Well, he couldn't even get out of the nomination period. He lost to Senator or he lost to, well, he lost to Mitt Romney. You guys understand that he lost to Mitt Romney. Okay, and Governor Rick Perry is also the man who has a hunting lodge in Texas called Niggerhead. Yeah, and don't forget, it was spray painted over because, you know, he felt that was racist, but not spray painted enough because if you go by, it still says Niggerhead. That's the governor of Texas, Rick Perry. But today he's feeling all high and mighty. And Governor Rick Perry, who's retiring this year, told the Morning News on Thursday morning, anybody that's offended, sorry, but that's just Ted. By Thursday evening, he was taking a more critical tone. Can you believe that, you guys? So there's Rick Perry. So earlier in the week, he was saying that's just Ted. But after people said, really, Governor, he went, okay, you're right. He shouldn't have said that about the President of the United States, Rick Perry said. I got a problem calling the President a mongrel. I do have a problem with that. That is an appropriate thing to say. So at first, he didn't have a problem. Again, this is the governor who has a hunting lodge called Niggerhead. So he didn't have a problem. But then once it got a little too hot, he then said, okay, I do have a problem. Rick Perry, Texas, that's the Republican Party for you. So, anyways, Perry said that Nugent's comments shouldn't impact the gubernatorial race. Yeah, it shouldn't impact the gubernatorial race. So, you mean a guy that's running for governor, Abbott, is hanging around with a pussy bitch, punk-ass Republican, wannabe musician, chicken hawk named Ted Nugent, who basically called the president a fucking spook. That's basically what he said. That's what he called him. He called him a nigger. That's what he said. Yeah. That's exactly what Ted Nugent did. And you have the governor of Texas agreeing one day and then 3 days later saying, okay, you went too far. And you have another person that's running for governor, Abbott, who's campaigning with Ted Nugent. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, it can't be overshadowed by everybody's favorite bitch-ass cunt Republican, Ted Cruz, who defended Nugent on CNN remarking, I would be willing to bet that the president's Hollywood friends have said some pretty extreme things. But of course, when pressed on the issue, he said, those sentiments there, of course I don't agree with them. You've never heard me say such a thing, nor would I. You guys realize that this Senator Ted Cruz isn't even an American citizen? Seriously, he was born in Canada. He was born in Canada. He has dual citizenship. He was born in fucking Canada. And he is a Republican senator from Texas, Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz was born in Canada and has dual citizenship here in the United States. That's the Republican Party, ladies and gentlemen. Country, or a party that ultimately, before the president got in office, single-handedly destroyed America. Again, George Bush took a surplus and turned it into a deficit. George Bush took the stock market and when he left office, brought it to about 5,000 to 6,000. George Bush was responsible, the Republican Party was responsible for the single worst terrorist attack on American soil. Forget this notion of we never had a terrorist attack after Bush. Well, what the fuck happened during the Bush era? I'm sorry. I think we got attacked.
We got attacked by a bunch of fucking airplanes and a bunch of fucking towel heads from fucking Afghanistan. And then the cocksucker couldn't find the motherfucker who did it. And it took the brother to actually find Bin Laden, put a bolt in his fucking head, and throw him in the fucking ocean. It wasn't a Republican. A Republican said, I don't even know where Bin Laden is. I don't even know. But our president found him in less than 4 years. George Bush couldn't figure out where he was. Couldn't figure it out. Could not figure it out. So if you want to talk about destroying America, look no further than the Republican Party. Look no further than George Bush. Look at the Middle East, for Christ's sakes. We've never had the issues we've had with the Middle East until George Bush Sr. went in with the Gulf War. Have any of you ever heard of the problems that we've had with the Middle East before George Bush Sr.? Had any of you heard? Ever? Anybody heard? Has anybody heard? Never. During Reagan, did anybody hear of these evil terrorists? Did anybody hear of all of these crazy wars in Syria? And no. Now, we were fighting the Russians, which we won. And everybody's fucking Republican wet dream, Ronald Reagan, was for gun regulation. The guy got shot, for Christ's sakes. His press secretary is a fucking retard for getting shot in the fucking head. Ronald Reagan was against AK-47s and assault rifles. That's a fact. Do you want me to read you the quote again? To all you people that don't remember this afternoon's show, you want me to read the quote again? I think you guys want me to read the quote again because you're probably saying, Rob Black, you're a liar. You're lying to us about our wet dream, Ronald Reagan. Let me read you the quote, okay? Because quotes don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. This was Ronald Reagan on February 16th, 1989. I do not believe in taking away the right of the citizen for sporting, for hunting, and so forth, or for home defense. But I do believe that an AK-47, a machine gun, is not a sporting weapon or needed for defense of a home. Quote, end of quote. Ronald Reagan, February 6, 1989, the Republicans' wet dream. So, was he fucking, was he Hitler? No, was he Hitler? Because anytime any Democrat wants to talk about gun legislation, they're called a socialist, they're called Hitler. So was Ronald Reagan Hitler? Can anybody tell me that? No, was he? Nope. 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 Was he? Again, I'm going to leave you on a high note, okay, explaining to you once again what being a Democrat and being for the president, being for, and ladies and gentlemen, in another 2.5 years, you're going to have a chance to make history again. And that history is going to be electing our first woman president. And if all of the women don't fucking smarten the fuck up this time and vote and put a woman into office, forget about ever having say of what goes on with your bodies. Forget about it. All right? Forget about it. Because if you get a Ted Cruz or you get any of these right-wing nut jobs, they will ban abortion forever. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't give a fuck if you're against abortion and if you actually believe that little piece of sloppy shit after about 3 weeks inside a woman's uterus is a living, breathing life, that's fine. And you could be against sucking that thing out, but you can't be against telling a woman what she can and cannot do with her reproductive system. All right? That's the bottom line. No different than nobody would ever be able to tell a guy what he can and cannot do with his fucking dick. Ever. Like I said, Viagra's covered under insurance. But contraceptive and fucking abortions, not. Go figure. Why? Because guys control what happens. Which is fine and dandy. I'm all for it. But always remember that Republicans are against women. Always have, always will be. Never have they ever been on the side of a woman. All right? Ever. Ever.
But his intense hunting and tours.
Fucking, you guys want to hear this? I want you to hear this. This is something from my man Pat. And it's a good one. This actually talks about, in Ted's own words, being a pedophile. Let's listen to this.
But his intense hunting and touring schedule left little time for his domestic life. At home, a distance was growing between Ted and his wife Sandra.
Maybe I was on the road too much. Maybe she felt that I wasn't around enough when she was pregnant and had the kids. So for whatever reason, she gave up on the marriage.
Adding to their problems, Ted says Sandra was struggling with an addiction to drugs and alcohol, while he was fighting a losing battle with his own addiction, his weakness for young women.
I was monogamous around the clock.
Young girls were infatuated with Ted, and when his willpower was put to the test, he failed miserably.
Oh, they were just everywhere you had to get a crowbar, just pummel them. Knock them off the doorknob. They were hanging on your lingette. Yes, it could have been whiskey, it could have been drugs, but no, I was a lame bang addict. I mean, I was addicted to girls. Addicted. It was hopeless. It was beautiful.
The day after California Jam, Derek quit, and the bass player Rob Grange followed close behind. The group that had helped make Ted Nugent a star was gone.
People wonder why it went away in '79. It's because we weren't there. You know, without the same four cards, you don't have the same hand anymore. You can't play the game the same. The bottom line was that Nugent's biggest selling records, I think, were with Derek in his whole career.
But in true Nugent fashion, Ted forged ahead. Within a month, he hired singer Charlie Hughes to replace Derek and went right back on the road. He also got right back into romance. Soon after his divorce, Ted found a new love, a young girl from Hawaii named Pele Masa.
She was like a dream, a fantasy, exotic dream of mine to meet her.
Ted was 30 years old, Pele just 17.
I was underage, and even back in the wild 70s, it just really wasn't a terribly appropriate situation in most people's eyes. And now it would be criminal.
Ted admits to a number of liaisons with underage girls, and while it may have raised eyebrows, it never raised the interest of local authorities. Ted charmed the girls' parents right along with his teenage lovers, and in the case of Pele, her mother signed papers making Ted her legal guardian.
I got the stamp of approval of their parents. I guess they figured better Ted Nugent, some drug-infested punk in high school.
Pele says she discovered a tender side to tough guy Ted that his fans could.
The guy's a fucking pedophile. The guy's a fucking pedophile. There's your Republican hero, a fucking pedophile. The guy is a fucking pedophile. You just heard it. You just heard it. He had numerous affairs with underage girls. The guy actually had to have parents sign off so he could be the legal guardian of a 17-year-old girl so he could fuck her in her asshole. And she calls him daddy. That is Ted Nugent, ladies and gentlemen. The guy is a fucking pedophile. Again, this is just more Republicans being what they are. They're either pedophiles or they're what are they? Closet homosexuals who bash gays yet give blowjobs in bathrooms in Minnesota airports. Think about it. Think about it. The toe tapper. What was his name? Years ago, the toe tapper. Standing in the bathroom, toe tapping, looking for guys to suck his dick. Republicans. Pedophiles. Well, hey, look at the pedophile that hung himself, that worked for Lamar Alexander. Pedophile. I mean, his hero's Ted Nugent. Well, he's dead now. He must have fucking hung himself listening to Ted Nugent music. Okay, you know what? Again, proof is in the pudding. Do you guys want to hear that again, or is Rob Black lying? Oh, I guess I'm lying.
He also got right back into romance. Soon after his divorce, Ted found a new love, a young girl from Hawaii named Pele Masa.
She was like a dream, a fantasy, exotic dream to meet her.
Ted was 30 years old, Pele just 17.
I was underage, and even back in the wild 70s, it just really wasn't a terribly appropriate situation in most people's eyes. And now it would be criminal.
Ted admits to a number of liaisons with underage girls, and while it may have raised eyebrows, it never raised the interest of local authorities. Ted charmed the girls' parents right along with his teenage lovers. And in the case of Pele, her mother signed papers making Ted her legal guardian.
I got the stamp of approval of their parents. I guess they figured better Ted Nugent than some drug-infested punk in high school.
Pele says she discovered a tender side to tough guy Ted that his fans couldn't have.
There you go. Can't deny that. I don't give a shit if you say it was a different time and a different era. What's a different time and a different era? Fucking a kid's fucking a kid. Whether you fuck a kid in the 70s or you fuck a kid in the 90s or you fuck a kid in 2000, it's still a kid. Ted Nugent fucked kids. Ted Nugent fucks kids. Or fucked kids. It's not a lie. Ted Nugent was a child fucker. What, again, what else can be said about Ted Nugent, the child fucker? Representing good old Republican values. See, Patrick, I'm telling you, man, we got to make some political shirts, Pat. We got to make some political shirts. We got to, like, put up Ted Nugent. We got to put up Lamar Alexander's guy. We got to just put up a bunch of the child molesters and child fuckers of the Republican Party. And just say, promoting family values. One child at a time. And it's a picture of Ted Nugent, picture of Lamar Alexander's guy. It's a great shirt. So you got Ted Nugent, Lamar Alexander's guy, Tom, what was his name, Foley, that was sending inappropriate emails to the pages. That's it. Just fucking promoting family values. One child at a time. Ted Nugent and the Lamar Alexander dude that hung himself. We'll make a mint on that, Patrick. So find a Ted Nugent picture and then grab the picture I got on my website of the Lamar Alexander child fucker. And you basically put that on the shirt, okay? You put that on the shirt. Come on, Pat, that's an awesome fucking shirt. And then put Elvis on there. So you go Elvis, Ted Nugent, and Lamar Alexander's right-hand man. And you just put on there. the Republican Party, promoting family values, one child at a time. There it is, Patrick. Patrick, work that shirt up over the weekend while you work on the XPW shirt. Come on, man. Ted Nugent's face, Elvis's face, and Lamar Alexander's face. Was Elvis a Republican? Didn't he hang out with Richard Nixon? What was Elvis, for Christ's sakes? I thought he hung out with Richard Nixon or something like that. I don't know. If Elvis wasn't a Republican, just stick with Ted Nugent and Lamar Alexander's guy. All right? Okay, whatever that is. So, Ted Nugent's face and Lamar Alexander's face and or Elvis's face. And again, the Republican Party promoting family values, one child at a time. That, I bet you we'd sell 1,000 shirts within a fucking day. We'd probably sell 1,000 shirts. Patrick, come on, motherfucker, work that shit up. For Christ's sakes, work it up. Work it up. Katie, my little, yes, my beautiful little fucking girlfriend said, and I repeat, see, she's doing her fucking research. She's not like you guys, okay? She's not like you guys, okay? What I mean by that is, you guys just do some research and send me stuff. My girlfriend does research and then beats her pussy on a fucking webcam. So until I see Patrick and Curtis and you guys jacking off on a fucking on a StreamMate, then you guys are in the league of the girl, okay? Until then, you guys fall a little short, all right? I need to see Curtis and Patrick just fucking spread eagle with their fucking cock in their hand and their balls wrapped up in a fucking cock ring and just jerking it. So Katie says, and I repeat, it said Elvis was a Republican but supported some Democrats, but Elvis was a Republican. So we got Elvis, Ted Nugent, and Lamar Alexander's boy. Once again, the Republican Party promoting family values, one child at a time. Let's run with it, guys. We're going to make a mint. Make me me-o! That's cool. Just email me the details for the shirts. All right, Pat. You're the man, Pat. That's my man. It says it depended on race and the candidates in the specific race. That means Elvis was a racist. Well, we knew that, for Christ's sakes. He's fucking, was he in Memphis or something? Come on now. Everybody in the southern states are all racist. Like I said, they were the last of the group to get on board with the whole Abraham Lincoln freeing the slave thing. Dude, the fucking South was like, what? What? What do you mean we can't own them? Like, nah, man, there's no more. What? What do you mean? You mean I can't cut his foot off no more? Shit. Damn. Damn, really? I mean, come on, guys. South Carolina was the last fucking state to take away the fucking Confederate flag, for Christ's sake. South Carolina didn't take the Confederate flag down until the 2000s. That means there's places in South Carolina where they literally are like, what do you mean there's no slavery? It's like, yo, bro, slavery's been, Lincoln freed the fucking slaves. We always thought that was just a saying. No, bro, there's no Are you serious? There's no slavery no more? Yeah, man. Aw, shucks. I better go tell my mama and sister combined. Hey, mama. Hey, sister. No, that's my mama and sister. Yeah, they said there's no slavery. Aw, damn. Shucks. Are you fucking seriously? The South. They were the they were the last to get on board with the whole fucking slavery thing. I mean, seriously, they were like, what? What? I can just see the guy just sitting there. Someone's like, so yeah, what's up, man? Hey guys, Lincoln freed the slaves. What? Damn! Really? Shit. Are you sure? Are you sure you heard that right? Yeah, the fucking Paul Revere, he came in on the horse, fucking rode in, he's like, Lincoln freed the slave. Are you sure? Are you sure that's what they said? Yeah, man, we're sure. They said Lincoln freed the slaves. Nah, I think you heard that wrong. As he's got his foot on his fucking black dude's head in a fucking water bin trying to drown him. It's like, nah, you had to mistaken what you heard. You had to have heard him say, Lincoln's freeing maids. Nah, man. Are you sure? Yeah, okay, I think you heard Lincoln's giving free babes. Babe? What's a babe? You know, babes. Chicks. Shit, what's a chick? You know, girls. Of course, you know, nobody used those words back then. I'm just trying to think what rhymes with. Nothing. I don't know. Slaves, babes, maids. I don't know. Either way, the South was last to get on board with the whole slavery freeing thing, all right? Fucking nuts. Madone. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta piss. Enough with this. Anyways, just remember, Republicans, bad. Democrats, good. Always remember. Always remember. Katie said Elvis was actually born in Mississippi and later moved to Memphis. In other words, racist Republicans who love fucking kids. Oh, man. All right. Just remember. Always remember this, guys. Republicans are bad. Democrats are good. That's it. That's how we're going to leave you on this segment. Republicans are bad. Democrats are good. Remember, Democrats love pussy also, but it's old. Sometimes it's fat. Sometimes it's ugly. If you take a look at the pussy that Bill Clinton was banging, Linda, listen, if you look in the, Bill Clinton is like any typical guy that goes from being a laughable loser into being a Hollywood superstar. Seriously. If you look at Bill Clinton's early era, when he was running for governor and when he was just getting into politics, when you take a look at all of the women that came out of the woodwork, okay, that said Bill Clinton hit on them, grabbed their ass, put their hand on his cock, they were all beasts. They were all fucking beasts. Monica Lewinsky, beast. Bill Clinton didn't bag the good pussy until after office. Elizabeth Hurley, Gina, what's her name? Gina Gershon. Clinton didn't get the fucking good pussy until he was a rock star. And during his youth, it was whatever he could get. He was like, oh, baby, just suck it a little. Just suck the tip. All right, Democrats, all the pussies of age, and it's old, and it's fat, and it's ugly. They don't get good pussy until they've passed. They're fucking rock stars. Look at me, I'm 40 years old. I don't get good pussy until I'm 40 and I can't keep up. And I'm good like once, if I'm lucky, a week. I didn't have good pussy when I was 20. I had fucking normal pussy. And I had to sneak around and get blowjobs from everybody because I got fucking married too young. So I had to do the fucking Bill Clinton blowjob like he did at the White House, where he's like, people are coming, I'm coming, but Jesus, hurry up, please. It wasn't like he was walking around in the fucking Oval Office all fucking set up, and it was like, yeah, who's coming down? Oh, Britney Spears will be down tonight. Okay, cool. All right, how old is she now? Oh, she's 21. Perfect. She can have a beer with me, and then I can fuck her with the bottle. Awesome. Nah, it was Bill going, how much does she weigh? And they're like two what? 210? Well, again, you know Bill Clinton was a true man after my heart. Why? Because he knew fat bitches gave the best blowjobs. Monica Lewinsky, big fat bitch. The only problem is she didn't swallow. She spit that shit out on her dress. Fuck that. I think that's why Bill Clinton fucking dumped her. It's like, you gotta swallow, baby. Like it's tapioca pudding. Swallow that shit down. I don't think I've ever heard of a fucking Democrat fucking kids. It's all Republicans. Democrats just fuck beasts. They just fuck beasts. Just fucking beasts. It's like, who did he fuck? It was caught shit. I mean, look at fucking, what's his name? John Edwards. So John Edwards was married to a fucking beast, and then the girl he was fucking was an old beast. It was his camera girl. And she wasn't even like a documentary film lady. She was a camera girl with a fucking cell phone, standing in the corner like this 40-year-old fucking old troll. Looked like just a fucking old MILF that's doing fucking Naughty America porn, for Christ's sakes. Is it good, John? Fucking John Edwards was a fucking rock star, man. He could have been banging fucking 25-year-old pussy left and right. Instead, he's banging some 43-year-old broad. John, you look great. I got you on the camera. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. So, I'll leave you. I'll leave you. I'll leave you. So I can go pee-pee. I got to pee-pee. I've got to pee-pee. I'm going to go pee-pee right now. And I'm going to think about my girlfriend who's young. And she's getting on cam right now, guys. So if you want to jump on, the stream mate, she's getting on cam to beat her pussy. Again, we've gone through what it means for her and her pussy and how she beats it. And that pussy of hers, she'll beat it on camera, like it's the LA Police Department beating the shit out of Rodney King. Her pussy is Rodney King, and she's beating it with a fucking dildo that looks like a baton. Again, she'll beat that pussy like it's Reginald Denny's head that just got pulled out of the fucking semi-truck during the LA riots, and she's fucking hitting it with the brick going, boom, like that. That's when she's beating that fucking thing. She beats that pussy like it's fucking Floyd Mayweather, beating up everybody he fights. She beats that pussy like Ray Rice knocks out his fucking girlfriend in a fucking elevator and then drags her fucking lifeless body halfway out where the doors are just kicking like that on her ankle. Alright, my girl beats her pussy on StreamMate like fucking Muhammad Ali beat up George Foreman and Zaire in the Rumble in the Jungle. She's got a rumble in her pussy going on. So go to StreamMate.com and say, Katie Summers, we want to see you beat that pussy. We want to see you tenderize that pussy. God damn it. Am I going to get a national show talking about beating pussy? Oh, right now, the manager, the Bruce manager from Rochester. He's got all these people watching the show, and he's like, "You guys got to watch the guy. He's fucking hilarious." They're calling him up, going, "Yeah, Bruce, we just watched your boy there that you want us to give a show to, and he's been talking for 10 minutes about a girl beating her pussy like it's Rodney King getting beaten up by cops." Bruce is like, no. He does this great bit about my band, Asia. It's really good nature. Well, Bruce, right now we're watching him talk about Reginald Dennehy getting pulled out of his semi, getting beaten in the head by black guys, and that's symbolizing what his girlfriend, Katie Summers, does to her pussy on a live webcam. And Bruce is like, what? What are you guys talking about? And the TV execs just keep going through all of the pussy beatings. They're like, he's also saying it's Muhammad Ali beating George Foreman in Zaire, and there's a rumble in his girlfriend's pussy, like the jungle. And, okay, and they're just reciting all the lines. It's the Proud Black Show. And we'll be back, and I'm going to go piss, and I'm not going to beat my dick. I'm just going to piss, I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to think of how it's going to get beat later. And until then, I'm going to let you guys hear a little thing that we call the Judas. Cheers!
Whisper thoughts into your mind. Watch as hours in the ground. Never found that things leave their ground. In the heart of the evil man, plant the seeds of my own plan. Something power over the wall. Find a piece of me and sell your soul to me. I will set you free. That's it, I will see my power now. Surrender to me. Forbidden nature. Forsake your final people. Into a prayer. You know it will. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you're gonna think that I was out there jerking off and having a good time. No. Go to Instagram. Go to the Rob Black Show Instagram. If you're not a follower of the Rob Black Show Instagram, go be a fucking follower now. I want to hear this fucking thing chime and go nuts in my motherfucking hand. I have now just posted the famous broken door at 7-Eleven. And there was actually a girl's fat arm that I got in the shot. But you can't see her face, but you can tell she's a fatty. And go take a look, ladies and gentlemen, on the Rob Black Show Instagram. And take a look at what 7-Eleven constitutes as a glass door. No bullshit. And it actually goes on my Twitter, too. So you can see it on the Twitter, but Instagram right now, and you will see the goddamn glass door.
There we go. I got somebody that said they. I got a like. Thank you, my friend. I got a nice like on there. Of course. Listen to me. I always come through for you guys. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, I do something. You fuckers. I don't fuck around. I'm no joke here. I make things happen. I'm a make things happen kind of guy. So go to the Instagram and you guys will see the glass door. Horrible, man. 7-Eleven. What's wrong with that? And when I go there, the one guy that I told you I see all the time calls me skinny. It's hey, skinny. Yeah, okay. I want to say to him, fucking Taliban, terrorist, terrorist, you motherfucker, fucking terrorist. That's what it is. Anyways, let's move on. It's 9:24 p.m. How else is everybody doing? You know, I'm not going to, it's really not a huge story to go into, but it is kind of funny just because I got to see it because I'm looking at the spoiler and I want to tell you guys about it. All right. The speed skating, Olympic speed skating team. They finally came through, man. They won a goddamn silver medal, those fucking losers. They fucking won a goddamn silver medal. I know. I'm fucking doing a spoiler for all of you. What happened? Hold on, the hangout on air will end it to continue broadcast. Okay, I mean, stop. Man, okay. I thought Metallica is all right for broadcasting content. I thought they were fine. I get the little thing and it says they're fine. Now they're not fine. Get the fuck out of here. Maybe they're not cool with Judas Kiss. I don't know. Anyways, we're back. Stop crying, YouTube, fucking pussies. Anyways, I'm ruining your guys' Olympic bob for speed skating story or viewing, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And those of you who are looking forward to not knowing, as if speed skating and the Olympics are like recording a football game because you had to go to your wife's family's bar mitzvah or some fucking stupid shit like that, and you didn't want to miss your the football game. You didn't want to miss the Buffalo Bills. I'm partial, and you record the game. And you go to the party and fucking some asshole goes, oh man, the Bills lost. And you're like, fuck! I'm sorry if I'm doing that with the Olympic speed skating. I'm sorry if I'm doing that with the Olympic speed skating. Okay? If those of you who were sitting here going, damn, Rob, you fucking ruined it for us, you asshole. I'm sorry. But before I came to the show tonight, when I was at Katie Summers' house, beautiful Katie Summers, young, full of excitement and life, Katie Summers. Before I left her home, I was watching CBS News like I always do, just in case a story comes to my head that I want to talk to you guys about. And they had the Under Armour president or CEO on. And basically, the story is Under Armour has been the sponsor of the Olympic team of speed skaters, and they created these brand new suits for them. They had these suits. Let's see, when did they have the suits? They had the suits the last speed skating championships, or whatever the fuck it was. And so they work with Lockheed Martin defense contractors and developed a brand new speed skating suit. And they gave it to the Olympic speed skating team for this year's Olympics. And basically, they've lost every fucking race. And of course, just like anybody that loses in competition, they looked for people to blame. So all the speed skaters blamed them, the new suits, and they said, well, we would have won if we had different suits. And so they changed their suits and went back to their old suits, and they won the silver medal tonight in speed skating. Seriously. Now, you can look at it and have two takes on this story. Let me explain to you. You could either say, see, they got their old suits and they won a silver medal, or you could have the take of if you lose that many races, you're bound to at least win one. I mean, you're a professional competitor. You've got to be bound to just win one. Just one. You got to. I mean, the law of averages would just at least pan out to winning one goddamn medal. So I don't know if the Olympic speed skating team can actually say, see, we went back to our old suits and won. No, I would agree with that if you lost one race and you went, fuck these suits, we got to go back to our old ones. And then you fucking won. But you lost every goddamn race. And right at the second to last event, you pull out a silver medal. Yeah, don't be crowing about the goddamn suits. You guys should be crowing about the fact you suck. All right? I mean, Jesus Christ. You guys suck. You're shitty. That's the problem. But blaming Under Armour garment company for making bad suits when they spent millions of dollars to develop these special aerodynamic fucking super suits with the goddamn Lockheed Martin defense contractors. I don't think it's the suits. I think it's the goddamn people in the fucking suits, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, not to ruin everybody's evening, but guess what? The speed skating team won a silver medal. And not for nothing, when I'm looking at the speed skating guys, I'll tell you another thing that might be a reason for the speed skating loss. From my view of the speed skating team, they actually...
We all think about life insurance.
They actually, and I've never seen this before, they actually got a black guy on their team. Now, I've never known any black athlete to fucking speed skate, let alone like anything cold. So I think that might be a fucking problem overall with the goddamn speed skating team. I mean, they got a brother out there on the fucking ice, and he skate. Get the fuck out of here. That might be the first initial problem, that the speed skating team is shitty. I've never, ever seen a brother speed skate. Never. I've never seen a brother play hockey. Well, I think there's one guy, Martin Brazier, who played, right? Wasn't that his name, Brazier or something? And he got hit in the head with a fucking stick, and that was the end of his fucking career. Other than that, I've never seen a goddamn brother speed skate. Never seen a brother skiing. Never seen a brother, I've never seen a brother in the fucking snow, except to dust off their fucking car and say, oh shit, it's cold out here. Other than that, never seen a fucking brother. Ever. It's kind of like watching a white guy play basketball. You just look at him and go, why are you playing basketball? Unless you're Larry Bird, you're fucking horrible. Unless you're fucking Larry Bird, you gotta be the worst fucking basketball player in the fucking world. And even Larry Bird, I mean, come on. That's a name that people went, Larry Bird. Jesus Christ, Rob, you're old. I know. Larry Bird. Other than him, when have you ever heard of a white basketball player being anything good? Don't even tell me the Nowitzki guy. He's not. I mean, come on, he's fucking Ukrainian. He's fucking Yugoslavian. I'm talking about a white motherfucker from like fucking Mississippi or fucking Florida or California. Never. Exactly. Just like I think the #1 problem of the Olympic speed skating is not the Under Armour clothing. I think it's the brother that's wearing it. That's the fucking problem. All right? Get him the fuck out of there. Give him a basketball. Give him a fucking boxing glove. Give him a fucking football. Get him out of the cold, man. They're not good with cold. They're not. No brother's good with cold. I got black friends that I've never seen fucking snow. All right? Not only have they never been on an airplane, but they've never seen fucking snow. Ever. Literally, ever. I've never seen a goddamn snow. Exactly. And they got one in fucking Russia on ice and on skates. Get the fuck out of here. That's why they're bad. It ain't the Under Armour. So if I spoiled your Olympic hopes and dreams, and now your fucking night's ruined because you can't watch the Olympics without having the spoiler, I'm sorry. But it was one of them stories that I had to fucking just marvel at. I had to marvel at it. And it was like, really? Speed skating? The Under Armour? Get the fuck out of here. It's horrible. Anyways, let's continue. Have you guys seen the new Jimmy Fallon with the Olympics? Or the Olympics. Duh. Have you guys seen the Jimmy Fallon and his late night debut? Now, let me give you a little reading for the Fallon, debuts and his ratings, and then we're just going to talk about it a little. But remember, the guy, this is his debut week, and they stacked it up with guests, and anybody's first week of anything is going to be good. Everybody tunes in for the first couple episodes. Everybody does. Everybody does. So 1 week can't fucking do shit. But anyways, here's the review, and it's on the Wrap, which is on the Hollywood cover. Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show has been killing it in the ratings with a very strong assist from its Winter Olympics lead-in. So remember, the Winter Olympics plays, and then right after it, they go into Jimmy Fallon. So over the course of the new NBC late night franchise, first 4 days, the Tonight Show star Jimmy Fallon has averaged a 2.8 rating /14 share in the advertiser-sought 18 to 49 demographic. These numbers make Fallon top dog in recent network late night debut weeks, higher than Conan O'Brien's Tonight premiere week, which averaged a strong 2.5 and an 11 in the key demo. It ain't that much of a big jump. So Fallon did 2.8 in his premiere with an Olympic lead-in, and Conan O'Brien did a 2.5 with no Olympic lead-in. It's only 0.3 points higher, and 3 on the share higher. That ain't nothing to fucking boast about, motherfucker. Below Conan is Jay Leno's Return, which got a 1.5 /7 over the course of its 4 shows during his second debut. However, TV's ever-changing landscape was different enough even just a few years ago to make the numbers difficult to compare to today's matrix. ABC, CBS, and NBC were averaging at 1.1 and 18 to 49 and 11:35, whereas today they do about 0.7. At the bottom of the stubby pyramid of premiere weeks was 2013's Jimmy Kimmel time slot switch, which had a 0.8/4 in the 18 to 49 demo. In terms of average audience, the first week order remains the same. Fallon has pulled in 8.4 million per night thus far. Conan opened with a mean 6.4 million. Leno's return averaged 5.8 million, and Kimmel rounded to 3.1 million. The numbers are not flawless comparisons. After all, Fallon has benefited from NBC's Social Games coverage, which I said, which has led into his first 4 episodes to date. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is kicked off at midnight. That will change Friday when the curtain rises for the show's actual time slot, 11:35, featuring guest Justin Timberlake. In defense of Kimmel's seemingly unimpressive numbers, the ABC personality comparatively debuted week was a time slot shift from 12:35 to 11:35. Naturally, curiosity surrounding brand new hosts and the return of popular veteran Leno would outweigh that of a move to an earlier shift. Kimmel's first week figures also only incorporate 3 nights, not 4, as his time slot certain rose on a Tuesday. With the asterisk firmly in place, Fallon's real competitive ratings test will begin Monday when the late night show loses its Winter Olympics lead-in. Fallon's Monday guests include Reese Witherspoon, Fred Armisen, musical guest Rick Ross with The Roots. Following the Tonight Show, Seth Meyers makes his own debut on Late Night, where Armisen serves as a band leader. So, ladies and gentlemen, just like I said, Jimmy Fallon is going to fail. And I don't know if any of you have noticed this, but Katie Summers was the first to point this out. If you watch Jimmy Fallon, what Jimmy Fallon has turned into in 4 nights is basically Saturday Night Live done with an hour. From their sketches, I watched a sketch that featured Michelle Obama, Will Ferrell, and Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon and Will Ferrell dressed up like little teenage girls and had like a sleepover party time where Michelle Obama appeared and danced with them. It was a sketch that looked right out of the pages of Saturday Night Live. Why is that? Well, because Lorne Michaels produces The Tonight Show. So, of course, it's going to look like Saturday Night Live. So basically, you get Saturday Night Live on Saturday for an hour and a half, and you get Jimmy Fallon / Saturday Night Live for an hour Monday through Friday. And it's going to stay like that, and you will watch him lose an audience in a span. I said, what did I say, 3 to 6 months? You're going to see his ratings become less than Leno's in a month. The guy barely did better than Conan. And Conan is horrible. Conan O'Brien is dreadfully horrible. And Conan O'Brien didn't have an Olympic lead-in. Seriously, Conan O'Brien didn't have an Olympic lead-in, and yet Conan O'Brien did a 2.5, and Jimmy Fallon did a 2.8. Guys, if you're going to tell me Jimmy Fallon was successful, you're nuts. You are fucking nuts. Jimmy Fallon will fail. And when I say fail, remember what I said, everybody. Remember what I said. Remember what I said. And I'm going to repeat this. Jimmy Fallon will only be successful if his ratings are consistently better than Jay Leno's were. If his ratings aren't consistently better than Jay Leno's, that's a failure, because you could have had Jay Leno that had better ratings and rode him until the ratings were in the shithouse. And then you bring in Jimmy Fallon. This wasn't a David Letterman, Jay Leno situation where you were going to lose David Letterman to a rival network. Jimmy Fallon wasn't going anywhere. He's a goofy jerk-off who was raised by Lorne Michaels at Saturday Night Live, put in a 12:30 time slot and told to be a retard and basically do Saturday Night Live. Plain and simple. Do Saturday Night Live for an hour. That is it. That is it. That is it. And my friend Patrick, and Pat, I seen that. And what Patrick commented on is the fact that he did the Brian Williams Rapper Delight video that is making its rounds on YouTube and every social media network. So it's obvious that Jimmy Fallon is going strictly for the social media hit. He's going for the social media buzz. Their game plan is to put together skits and bits that people are going to play on social media and spread it virally, and where it becomes 10, 15 million hits. But unfortunately for Jimmy Fallon, that strategy ain't going to translate into ratings because those people that are watching it are not the same people that are watching 11:30 on a weekday, The Tonight Show. They're not. Those people will wait and see if Jimmy Fallon will do more funny things like that, and they'll go to YouTube or they'll go to Vimeo or any of those other places and watch it. Once again, Jimmy Fallon needs to get 50-year-old men and women, 60-year-old men and women, 70-year-old men and women. These are the people. Now, you can look at the coveted 18 to 34-year-old demographic, but at the end of the day, all that stuff is really misleading when you have ratings that don't equal what Leno's did, but you go, oh, but look, our 18 to 20 doesn't matter. To try to fucking push that mantra into everybody's throats doesn't work, because eventually it all washes out at the end. Eventually it all washes out at the end. Because a lot of advertisers are not controlled by 18-year-old kids. They're still controlled by old establishments with corporate America. And they still believe in ratings. They don't believe in, well, the ratings are here, but we have this demographic and then we have that demographic. A lot of those old-timers go, well, who gets more people watching? And they go, well, this person. They go, okay, well, then that's success. Yeah, but you don't understand. The people that are watching that we need, no, you don't understand. Who's number one? That person. That's who we want to go with. Okay? Sorry, that's reality. And Jimmy Fallon is going to fail, and he will not get the ratings that Jay Leno did. End of the story. And remember that franchise, The Tonight Show, and the fact of ratings and the fact of what it means. At the end of the day, you're going to see people really harping on that in another couple weeks, because if you watch Fallon's ratings dip over weeks and weeks and weeks, you'll start hearing what a mistake it was to get rid of Jay Leno. Unless the word comes out that they paid an incredible less amount of money to have Lorne Michaels and Jimmy Fallon producing that show. Now, if it comes out that that was the story, then it's all a wash, because you saved the money that Jay Leno was paid to give a lesser paycheck to Fallon and Michaels, and then at the end of the day, the low ratings balances out, and it's all a big wash. So we'll see how it plays out, but trust me, Fallon in his debut, 4 days, 5 days, and having the Olympics as your lead-in, doing a 2.8, 14 share, and Conan O'Brien in his debut doing a 2.5 and 11 share. That is a very, 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 very troubling number. And if I was Lauren Michaels and Jimmy Fallon, would be mighty scared because you're going to watch that. I will bet you Fallon will drop to, I bet he goes, I'm going to predict that Fallon will drop to a 2.3. He'll lose 0.5. He's going to lose 0.5. Watch. He's going to go and drop down to a 2.38 in 3 weeks. Write that down, you guys. He's going to drop to a 2.3 in 3 weeks. 2.3 in 3 weeks, Fallon. I'm writing that. Mark my words. Jimmy Fallon will drop to a 2.3 in 3 weeks. Jimmy Fallon is not funny. People like that aren't funny. They're not comedians. They're sketch writers that have to have 10 or 15 different people creating with them. They're not somebody that can actually plan out programs. They're not somebody that can actually create magic. Jimmy Fallon read the news, fake news, on Saturday Night Live, and that was it. And then basically took all of David Letterman's shtick and revamped it. Listen, you guys, if you ever, you only see David Letterman right now as this old school, now Johnny Carson-esque guy. You're talking about the godfather of pranks. Talking about a guy who would cover himself in Velcro and jump on a trampoline and then jump onto a Velcro wall. Talking about a guy who would dress in Rice Krispie treats, packets of Rice Krispie, and get submerged into a giant glass of milk. This is stuff that was done in the fucking 80s, man. This is a guy who would do a thing called stupid human tricks and stupid pet tricks. This is a guy that had a character named Chris Elliott running around and popping out of the floorboards and rafters. This is a guy that did comedy and did bits that nobody had seen back in that day. And all Fallon does is steals and imitates what David Letterman created. That's all. That is it. And Fallon has got no talent, and ultimately he will fail. And when I mean by fail, he will have lower ratings than Leno. And that's all that is based on. It ain't based on if he's better than Kimmel or if he's better than O'Brien. The real test is having better ratings than Leno. You have to have better ratings than the guy you replaced. If you don't, you are a failure. End of story. So if you get a chance, take a look at the Fallon show, and you'll basically see what I'm talking about being nothing more than a 1 hour Saturday Night Live. And trust me, the charm of Saturday Night Live, the charm of Saturday Night Live is having it on Saturday. The charm is having that once a week and seeing the big guest and so forth and so on. Okay? And when you make that program on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You basically create something that's not special anymore. So you gotta fucking mark my words and watch what is happening on the Tonight Show. Anyways, let's move on. Oh God, man. I guess President Obama and Russia and President Putin have had a conversation, and they're working a deal to hopefully halt bloody clashes between government forces and protesters in Ukraine, so that the country can stabilize. I guess the two leaders spoke by phone after the Ukrainian President Viktor Yanukovych and opposition leaders signed the European Union mediated peace deal. They agreed that the agreement reached today needed to be implemented quickly, and it was very important to encourage all sides to refrain from violence, and there was a real opportunity here for a peaceful outcome, senior department officials said. Blah. The White House said details of the agreement are consistent with what the United States has been urging, such a de-escalation of violence, constitutional change, and coalition government, and early elections. That's it. Putin and I never even fucking knew where the fuck Ukraine was. That's how ignorant I am. I'm like, what the fuck is Ukraine? I'm like, I thought they were in Russia, for Christ's sakes. I thought they were part of Russia. Fucking President Viktor Yanukovych. Who gives a shit about him? You know, it's like, let him just stay Russian. Jesus. But hey, I guess they're making deals. Our president, and Putin, they're talking. The big pootster. The Pooter. The pootster. The Pooterooski. Do you think Obama talks like that? You think Obama talks like that? You think Obama's like, I gotta go call the fucking the pootster right now? He's like, I gotta call the Pooterooski. I gotta go fucking. It's like, I gotta go talk to the fucking the Pooteroosker. Poot. Pooter. Pootski. Anyways, you guys want to look at and see what's in the porn world real quick? It's 9:56. We're almost done tonight. So let's. You want to just look and see if there's anything to talk about? Yeah, I mean, there hasn't really been much to say about porn. It's like I've said before, it's just kind of silly. And to go on, what's that? Can you hear that banging out there? It's kind of silly to try to make something out of nothing and talk about stuff that's pretty lame, and press releases and just ignorant people that it's just stupid to just talk and give a shit about this industry. Unless it's somebody with AIDS, unless it's somebody with syphilis, unless somebody gets killed, unless somebody's dead. But none of that's been really going on. There hasn't been anybody full of disease. There hasn't been anybody dying. There hasn't been any dwarfs being raped. It's really been pretty fucking lame. And we've got enough shit that goes on every day with this show that we don't need to manufacture stories, or we don't need to come up with ignorant shit to talk about in porn. I mean, I could go on for 10 hours a day talking about politics and current events in my life. Who gives a shit about a bunch of stupid porn people? But let's kick the music and go on and see what is happening. So stupid. So silly. Anyways, let's click over. Oh, God. avn.com. How men and women watch porn. Okay, that's their story. And it's, you know what that is? It's, that's stolen from a Cosmopolitan. So it's like they're printing stories from Cosmopolitan. Way to go, AVN. You're fucking, you're burning up the fucking, the world of journalism with your fucking website. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, go on over to avn.com and you too can read about Cosmopolitan's work, which is a story called How Men and Women Watch Porn by Cosmopolitan. Way to go, AVN. You guys are, woo, man, real busy doing some journalistic work. All right, the next story is the Las Vegas Erotic Heritage Museum has closed its doors. Who gives a shit? Oh, man. Who gives a shit? I mean, clearly, who gives a shit? Well, the erotic museum. It wasn't supposed to end like this as a result of an eviction and lawsuit for rent that Ted McLovin, what is it, McLovin? Ted McLovin, president of the San Francisco-based Institute of Advanced Study of Sexuality, says wasn't ever supposed to be paid by Erotic Heritage Museum, which he founded in 2008, 3272. The property donated by Harry Mooney, owner of Deja Vu Strip Club Empire. But as reported by Las Vegas Weekly, the museum, which has been dealing with staffing issues, disputes with the property owner, and intermediate closures over the last few months, shut its doors on Wednesdays after being served with an eviction notice. It's been a rough ride for a while, as ABN reported in late 11, an audit by the IRS that rejected a $10 million appraisal of the museum's collections led to a lawsuit between Mooney and Laura Henkel, the curator of the museum, and the person picked by Mooney reportedly at the suggestion of McLovin to appraise his erotic collection in order to get a charitable deduction for the materials he planned to donate to Exodus for use in the museum. Exodus Trust, a San Francisco-based nonprofit educational organization operated by McLovin. This sounds like just a big old bullshit tax scheme that a whole bunch of old dirty pornographers tried to come up with, and at the end of the day, they fucking lost. The jig was up, and they were all caught. And now McLovin is crying like a little bitch. The intervening years has not been any smoother, and now the museum, which was supposed to be a fixture in Vegas, is no more. Still, McLovin says he's hopeful that someone will remain. What we're trying to do now is leave the library in Las Vegas, he says. We're hopeful we'll be able to put something together with UNLV. What are you talking about? The college, UNLV? According to the Weekly, the library is massive, containing 5,000 books and thousands of magazines, technical journals, artifacts. What artifacts? Like old rubbers? What? The first cum shot ever made? And it's like fucking enshrined in crusty tissues? Fucking McLovin. Films and pieces of reproduced and original art. What art? What do you got? Instead of the Mona Lisa, you got a picture of a girl with fucking 7 dicks around her face. That's the art? What art? What porno art? McLovin, you retard. Sorry, you assholes trying to get a $10 million tax deduction. You weren't able to. Mooney donated the building as a tax write-off, just like my dad did back in the 90s when he had this slum building that wasn't worth anything anymore to him. And his accountant said, you know, if you donated that to the Goodwill of Rochester, you could probably take like a $50,000 tax write-off. And my dad was like, are you fucking serious? And they were like, yeah. And my dad literally gave them a building. And they wrote about it in the Rochester paper and called my dad this great philanthropist. And my dad's like, philanthropist, this. I got rid of the slum building and I got to write off it on my taxes. What, are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. So Mooney got rid of this dumpy building to some guy named McLovin. And then McLovin tried to get an appraisal for $10 million on a bunch of pictures that he called art of some girl with jizz on her face. And went, look, it's like the Mona Lisa, except with cum on it. And the girl's not like this. She's not fucking upset. She's smiling. Get the fuck out of here, McLovin. You jerk off. What a retard. The fucking porn music. Get the fuck out of here. Artifacts. Fucking artifacts. Motherfuckers are down on a fucking, on an Axel Braun set with putty knives, scraping old jizz. People are over at the Track Tech Studios, used to owned by Russ Hampshire, with putty knives, scraping old jizz off the fucking ground. I think I got an artifact. Motherfuckers like, nah. That's just some old Mark Wallace HIV-crusted cum. A fucking artifact. Yeah, an art like it's fun, like it's a dinosaur bone. Hey, we've got a piece of Tony Montana's fucking AIDS-riddled fucking cum. Yeah, great. Matter of fact, we've got all the porn performers' cum shots that are full of AIDS. We've got a fucking poster that we got on the wall that's just got a tissue and there's AIDS loads. It's like Tony Montana AIDS load, Mark Wallace AIDS load, John Holmes AIDS load, John Staliano's AIDS load, fucking Darren James AIDS load. Just fucking AIDS loads on the fucking wall. Hey, here you go. Here's our artifact. Get the fuck out of here, artifact. It's a picture with dried AIDS cum on it. Fucking artifact. I've never heard anybody talk about a dirty old dildo as an artifact. You know what an artifact is? A 7,000-year-old fucking dinosaur fossil. That's an artifact. When I watch Raiders of the Lost Ark and fucking Indiana Jones is like, we found the Holy Grail. What a beautiful piece of artifact. You got McLovin with a fucking dirty used rubber from John Holmes full of fucking AIDS cum. How's this for an artifact? Get the fuck out of here. Give me a kick in your ass, you retard. God. We have reproduced an original art. And we're hoping that it won't be damaged by the Las Vegas heat. McLovin, listen to me. Old rubbers definitely will melt in the Las Vegas heat, okay? Not all of these pieces may make it, however. We've had a steady stream of people come all day, and we're giving them all an erotic art piece. These artifacts are so fucking they're so priceless that they're actually just giving the shit away. You go to the fucking erotic museum and they're like, hey man, would you like this vibrator? Gloria Leonard used it. Really? Yeah, she just died, but she used this in a scene with Tom Byron in a Taboo American Style. It's a very precious artifact. Really? Like what? Like finding fucking a woolly mammoth tooth? Yeah, it's like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking retard. McLovin, get out, kick you right in your fucking ass, you jerk off. It would appear that giving those art pieces away to well-wishers is either a simple act of generosity or McLovin's way of saying to the city, sayonara, fuckers. And yet McLovin is definitely saying sayonara because only McLovin would call used rubbers and dirty dildos rare pieces of artifacts. The artifacts. Oh, God. Artifacts. Oh, God, listen to this. I love when you guys send me this. The word, I love when you guys get so fucking just real, man. Seriously. Alexandra sent me this. She goes, this is in the New York Post. So, listen to this. You ready? And here's the funny thing. So, here's my question. Is this dildo what's in McLovin's museum, this rare artifact? So, the world's oldest sex toy was more than just a feel-good aid. The 30-year-old siltstone phallus doubled as a tool to ignite fires. The racy relic was found in a cave in Germany and is being studied at the University of Tübingen there, according to the Independent Online. So first off, the rare artifact that Alexandra's sending me a story of from the Daily News isn't at McLovin's fucking museum. It's at a fucking museum and a university in Nazi Germany, okay, where they eat their own shit. Germans, they play with their own shit and eat it. They go, Scheisse, yum yum, like fucking Pac-Man. You ever remember the game Pac-Man where he's eating the dots? That's what Germans do. They eat shit. Scheisse. So this phallic tool, this rare artifact, was a rare and prehistoric phallic symbol was obviously used for striking against flints. Also featured carving rings around one polish shed. Researchers say it's easy to see what it was used for. Yeah. What researchers? A bunch of idiots in Germany that eat their own shit? This isn't an American anthropologist. This is a bunch of shit-eating Germans that found some fucking dick-shaped stone and went, yes, it could be used to make fire, but we think with the rigid edge, it was used for cavemen to fuck themselves with. Really. And eating each other's shit is a Thanksgiving feast. Give you another drop kick, you morons. Let me get back to McLovin. You guys, please. I'm back to McLovin. it would have... There's your porn news. Alexandria sending me a 28,000-year-old fucking stoned dildo that was discovered by a bunch of Nazi Germans who eat shit. It didn't say University of Southern California, USC. Fucking archaeologists found a stone dildo that they believe was the first sex toy used by cavemen. No, it was researchers from the shit-eating country of Germany found what they say people used in the prehistoric days to fuck each other with while they were waiting to eat their own shit. Hey, you got a brontosaurus burger over there? No, but I got my own shit you can eat. Oh, man. You guys fucking kill me. Alright, what other fucking lame-ass stories from the fucking... What a fucking world we live in this porn business, man. Same stories as it was earlier. James Bartolet interviewing a bunch of fucking old, wretched broads. And interviewing a bunch of people in a white room. Seriously, interviewing a bunch of people in a white room. I mean, I've never seen a journalistic website where all they do is cut and paste from other people's sites. Is that all anybody does nowadays? All these adult sites, is that all you guys do is cut and paste? When the fuck have you seen Rob Black and Tom Byron cut and paste stories on the fucking Adult FYI website? Thank you. Thank you, bitches. Thank you, bitches. Nah, we do all of our own original stories. That's what we do, assholes. Bunch of fucking cut and paste motherfuckers. Get a fucking life, you guys. If you got a website that draws traffic, do some fucking work. You lazy, shiftless motherfuckers. Fuck. Press releases and cut and paste stories from Cosmopolitan, from fucking United Kingdom, bunch of jerk-offs. Alright, they got nothing. Literally, man, there's like nothing. Find me a little fucking AIDS, for Christ's sakes. Find me some fucking AIDS. Please, find me some fucking AIDS, man. Find me some fucking syphilis. That's all I want. Find me some fucking syphilis. Alright, we're at XBiz. Oh my god, top story. Nina Ellie performs her first boy-girl scene with Karen Lee. Oh my god! Jesus Christ. Does she got AIDS? Does anybody got AIDS? That's all I want to know. Has John Staliano been fucking anybody with his AIDS dick? That's all I want to know. Can somebody please help me out here? Any AIDS? Any syphilis? Come on, man. I know more people got fucking Mr. Marcus syphilis. I got fucking doctor notes. Anybody got some syph? Come on now. Come on now. Please. Anybody got anything? Anybody got anything? No? Alright. Let's see. What else? That's it. It's XBiz. Thank you. Let's go to see Hillbilly Boy. Let's see what Hillbilly Boy's got. Fuck, man. Hillbilly Boy. Hillbilly Boy. Ah, I love you. You're funny. Oh my god. Alexandria, you're fucking funny. Alexandria. Alexandra goes, what's funnier is I fucked McLovin. I love her. Oh my God, that's McLovin? Oh, I love you, Alexandra. You're hilarious. I love Alexandra. She's great. Look at Alexandra. You're sexy, Alexandra, you little motherfucker. Look at you. I only see you in pictures where you got your like business attire on and shit, but look at you all fucking porn starred out. You're fucking sexy. Look at her. She got the dick in her mouth. Fucking look at you. Look at you with the fucking. She got the good hair too. She got the hair like I like the black girls to have. She got that real hair. That real black hair, not that fucking fake ass shit. Look at her. I got it. I give Alexandra some props here. She was sexy doing porn. Look at her. I'd rather have seen her take a big load in her face though. She's got a shot on her fucking twat. I want to see her just take a big old fucking creamy load right in her face. She's fucking McLovin. I love it. Classic. Classic. All right, back to porn news. You guys are great. Patrick sent me something funny. You ready? Here it is, guys. Here it comes. There's the Germans eating shit. Scheiße, Scheiße, Scheiße. No, fucking right in. Scheiße. Scheiße! Oh, Scheiße! Scheiße! Oh, oh! Can I have more, please? Scheiße! Oh, man! I gotta have that download. I gotta have that as a fucking sound clip that I can all. Hey, Patrick, you gotta find that for the soundboard, man. That's classic. That's the German Scheiße. Where's the Germans? I need my German friends. Where are they? Scheiße, Scheiße, Scheiße. Fucking Scheiße. I love them. I love them. Scheiße. Scheiße. All right. Hillbilly Boy. We're at Hillbilly Boy's site. And Hillbilly, let's see. Hillbilly's still doing the same shtick. He's still doing Thomas Scott Sparks. Doesn't know when to quit. Mike Soft, you don't know when to quit, you retard. God, when will you quit? When will you just go away, you insignificant loser? Oh, please, when will you go away? When will you stop? Please, please, please help us. Please. Please, Mike South, when will you stop? When will you stop? Please, Mike South, when will you stop? Man, that's the guy's top story. I always bring this up because this is a guy, this Mike South, this fucking inbred fucking hillbilly douchebag with loser fucking message board warriors. This is a guy that ranted and raved about having all of this evidence of these super gonorrhea outbreaks, that he had 10, 15 different talent with it. He had evidence, and he had all this stuff, and yet he never produces it, never talks about it, and he has a guy named Scott Sparks that he's obsessed with, because Scott Sparks somehow fucked one of Mike South's girlfriends up there in the backwoods of Georgia. And he just constantly talks about this guy. This guy's harassing girls on Twitter. And he even posts these anonymous people that are supposed to be girls going, Scott Sparks got me some work, and then after I wouldn't listen to him anymore, he started harassing me. It's like, honey, first off, you got work from Scott Sparks. You're a fucking bottom-feeding twat, number one. Number two, the fact that nobody knows who you are. You're a fucking loser who doesn't have any friends in the business to go, I never heard of this guy, honey. I wouldn't work for him. Don't know who, what exactly. Thank you. And secondly, you're talking about this hillbilly boy that posts stories about Evil Angel and their violations. And guess what? The link for the Evil Angel violations don't work. And you can't find the violations at Cal OSHA. So basically, Mike South is talking about Evil Angel as a story, and yet has no proof into Evil Angel's violations. That's the guy. That's everybody's fucking little lying bitch boy. Told you guys, the guy made a career of lying about me for over a decade because I got his ass fired when we were at Elegant Angel and he was there for one movie, which was the biggest piece of dog shit. And if Mike South tries to fucking tell you any different, back in that era, Elegant Angel was the biggest and baddest motherfucking company in the business. Mike South was there for one movie. One movie. Got $5,000 to make. Well, that was just the pay to make one movie. And guess what? I got his ass fired. I told Patrick and I told Greg Alves that he was a fucking loser. Actually, told Patrick he was a loser. Greg Alves wanted Mike South because that was his leverage to put Van Damage, who was the other amateur maker, in check. And he knew that if Van Damage was scared that Mike South was there, that Van Damage wouldn't keep pressing for more money because we all made more money than Van Damage did. And Van Damage was our boy. He was our fucking dog. He was our road dog with his creepy pee-pee. So guess what? I went to Patrick and said, Pat, you got to get rid of this Mike South. He's disgusting. His movies are gross. His dick is gross. He's a gross motherfucker. And Patrick went, you think so? And I said, he's a fucking loser, Patrick. A loser is a loser. And Pat said, all right. And he went and told Greg. Greg Alves literally came to me in my office and said, thanks for fucking having me have to get rid of Mike South. Why'd you do that? And I go, because he's a fucking douche. He sucks. And he goes, well, you're just trying to protect Van. I said, yeah. Subsequently, Van Damage left Elegant Angel with us when we started Extreme Associates. So, Mike South, for the last decade, you've been lying about me, bitch, because I had you shit canned and sent packing back to Georgia like a bitch. That's why you never had a career in the porn business, because Rob Black got your ass fired. You're a loser. A loser is always a loser, bitch. I was the baddest motherfucker in porn at Elegant Angel, and I got your ass fired. And here you are with a bitch-ass website with a bunch of bitch-ass punks who fucking post under faggot-ass phony names. And all you do all day, because you got nothing to talk about, is post about bottom-feeding douchebags named Scott Sparks. Fucking douche. And you argue with Rob Black Marks on your fucking board. You argue with people that are fans of mine, douchebag. You fucking loser. What a fucking loser. So this asshole's got nothing. Listen to me. Monday, I'm going to give you guys good Evil Angel news. All right? I'm going to give you guys some good old gossip Monday. I'm going to give you guys some good fun Monday. Mike South is a bitch. Always a bitch. Always will be a bitch. That's what he is. He's a cunt bitch. And anybody who's friends with him is a cunt bitch. And all of his little fucking supporters that post on his website are a bunch of bottom-feeding porn losers who are never nothing in the business, who aren't anything in the business now, and that's why they post under fake names. Because if they posted as their real names, they would either get fired because they're a bunch of bottom-feeding nobodies that have to fucking sling a fucking paycheck and report to the man. And if the man knew that they were running their mouths on a message board, they would get fired. Or they're a bunch of has-been nothings that if they posted their fucking real names, people would laugh them out of the fucking waters of life because they are so insignificant in this industry that their opinion wouldn't matter and wouldn't mean anything about as much as the porn museum in Las Vegas with a bunch of AIDS come. So Mike South's big tough guy website that reports on the impactful news. Report on my dick, motherfucker. Report on my dick, bitch. Fucking punk-ass bitch. Shit. Mike South, you see this? This is the most handsome radio show, talk show host in America. See that? I'm going to strike a pose, and it ain't Vogue. It's called Rob Black. Watch. See that? So go hang out in Georgia with all your fucking old twats and your fucking wannabe fucking pornographers and your fucking strip club fucking managers. You're a bitch. Always a bitch, and you always be my bitch because I had you fucking fired. You're a dog. You're my dog. All right? You're my fucking dog. Fucking cunt. So he's got nothing. The cunt dog's got nothing. And that's it. End of story. There's your big porn roundup. Tom Byron, go fucking write that story up, you little bitch. Anyways, it's the Rob Black Show, and I'm done with you assholes. We've had a great week, didn't we? We did have a good week. This week's been good. I told you. I'm fucking manic depressed, I think. And we'll see next week if I'm correct with saying that. But I do. I think I'm manic depressed. I think I got manic depression. It's got me. I used to have that song. Where is it? Let me see if I got it. Nah, I got Hey Joe, Voodoo Child. Yeah, fuck. Anyways, listen to me. It's closing time. And you know what that means. We're going to be busting out the music in a second. Not Pac-Man, but we're going to be busting out a little closing time. But first, I want to address all of you, and I'm done. Don't email me no more, you guys. Don't fuck with me right now. We're done. I'm out of here. Remember, this is the Rob Black Show shirt. Love it, live it, breathe it, wear it, buy it, you fucks. Go to Amazon.com. All right, go to the site, click on the Amazon.com link, buy the fucking shirt. Wear the fucking shirt proud. Don't be a fanook, okay? Wear the fucking shirt. Go to Amazon.com and buy the motherfucking book. That book is called Extreme Thoughts by Rob Black, and the newest book is entitled, what is it? What do we say? What do we say? Drink the fucking Kool-Aid, motherfucker. And I want you to drink it up good like a German will eat shit. All right? And go watch Katie Summers beat that pussy. All right? It's the Rob Black Show. As always, you guys are the best fans. Nobody is better than any of you, okay? I thank you for watching us. You make us the #1 program in this motherfucking goddamn world. And without you, I'd be more depressed than I am. I would be a lot more depressed than I am. I'd be wandering the streets, picking bugs out of my hair, and scooping out turds from my ass like a good German and eating it. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, go to therobblackshow.com, go to adultfyi.com, go to Katie Summers' StreamMate account, go to the Rob Black Show Instagram, and never fear, Rob Black is here, and you guys, I'll see you Monday at noon. Fucking noon, man. And I'm going to put up a whole shitload of YouTube bits this weekend. Got a lot of shit that will be going up this weekend. We're going to have a whole bunch of new stuff, new products. Trying to work on some websites. I need to find some people to help me build some things. And from there, we're going to shift gears and kick it up into overdrive. And Monday at noon, I'll give you guys some developing tales about our good friends at Evil Angel and how they're getting ready to get fun. It's the Rob Black Show. And as always, tell me the song we're going to play. Tell me. Come on. Come on. What is it? So I got to take the shirt down? So is that what I got to do? Is that what I got? Oh. Closing time. Is that what I got to do? So I got to do this one? Do I got to fix that up? Closing time. Maybe that pose? Maybe this one? Or maybe the side one? Maybe a behind one. Maybe the forward. Okay, but we're just done. Something like that. See you guys Monday.